Listen, you bottleneck up with your taxes and you haven't filed your taxes yet and you want to file an extension, the deadline is closely approaching, right? We're going to talk about it. Get in the lab with Dr. Blackwealth. Let's go. What's going on? Welcome to the lab with Dr. Blackwealth, right? We're gonna talk about how to file extension, right? So if I'm an individual, I'm gonna use form 4868, right? Make sure you tell your tax professional, hey, I want to file an extension. I know we got to use form 4868. What do you need from me, right? Typically, if we're filing extensions, we know that we owe. Yeah, as an individual, you are a high income earner. You know that you owe taxes. You're trying to delay the inevitable, most likely, right? Because you really don't have a real legit reason on why you waiting to file your taxes, because you just don't want to pay them right then, right? So you file a form 4868 as an individual, right? High income earner, and it's due by April 15th. You gotta file the extension by April 15th. There's no exceptions to that deadline. There's no exceptions to the rule, right? There's always exceptions. It's just harder, right? And then it gives you 6 more months to actually file the taxes, actually pay on the taxes that you owe, right? Remember, you can always do payment plans with the IRS. You can work something out, right? And make sure that you're getting, you've done it correctly. So whatever, you're not paying them, right? We're paying them what we owe, but we're not leaving them a tip, right? That's what I like to say. Pay to Uncle Sam what you owe him, but don't leave a tip, right? If you want to get into how you pay less taxes, we'll talk about that in another episode, all right? So if I'm a partnership, C Corp, S Corp, trust, right? I want to use form 7004, 7004, right? 7004, right? And you want to file the extension by the time the taxes are due. So partnership, S Corp by March 15th. Right? Trust, C Corps by April 15th. And it gives you a 6-month extension from that deadline, right? You can electronically do it. You can fill out the form, right? And the way you want to do it is just like a mock-up, consider it like a draft copy of your taxes. You're going to send in your taxes with what money you made, what expenses you have, especially for a business owner, right? Oh, I got these amount of expenses, but I haven't quite calculated all my expenses. I don't have all my depreciation done. I don't have all my, what I spent on this, what I spent on that. I'm trying to gather my receipts to recollect my thoughts, right? And so you want to file an extension, right? So you're going to mock up and say, approximately we made 200,000. Approximately I had 150,000 of expenses, right? So educated estimate is my profit is 50,000, right? So that's probably what I'll owe my taxes on. And it's going to calculate what that looks like. If you're a sole proprietor or LLC, right, you're going to be paying 15.3% self-employment tax on top of ordinary income tax, right? As a business owner, you get those K1s, you're going to be taxed as your highest tax bracket on income level, right? So that's how you file an extension. If it's corporations, right, partnerships, or trust, we're going to use form 7004. If you're individual, you're going to use 4868, right? And make sure you file it on time, right? Get the proper income, expenses, and estimate your profit to make sure that you have it correctly, right? So when you file it and you file the extension, they automatically approve it or they automatically disapprove, and they'll tell you why. All right, so stay tuned for more episodes. We in the lab with Dr. Blackwealth.